Hello all, my name is Abdul Rahman and in this video we are going to create a PyGame environment for our object. So in the previous video we have learned about object oriented programming and we have written some lines of code for our blob objects. So let's go ahead and get started. So first of all, here there are some errors that we have to fix. Is that we have to import pygame, we have to import random, then we need to give the width of the window, then we height of the window. Okay, so first of all I will start by importing pygame. That is, I will give import pygame, then I will import is I have installed pygame before only. Okay, so then I will import random. So now I will give the width of the window and the height of the window and then the colors of the blobs. So first of all I will give a width equals, then I will give like some 800 pixels, height equals some 700. Okay, so then I will give here is colors that are white equals, then in the brackets I will give is 0 comma 0 comma 0. Okay, then if we give here 255, then our background will be black like this. Okay, so now white. Okay, so then I will give is red, then equals 0 comma dot like this. The brackets I will give you 0 comma 0 comma 2255. 0. Okay, for blue we have to give like this, like blue equals, the brackets I will give is 0 comma 0 comma 255, then I will give is green equals, I will give 0 comma 255. Okay, so here we have given 0 comma 0 comma 255. The first 0 means the red color, the second 0 means green, and the third 0 means and the third is blue. Okay, that means that they are mixing the colors, then one color will be formed. Okay, that's why we have given like this. So we want only green color, that's why we have given 255, the last number. So now I will give is, so display underscore, I will give game equals pygame. Okay, then pygame dot I will give is display dot set mode I will give, and then in the brackets I will give is width comma height, width comma height. So now I will go ahead by giving pygame dot display dot set, I want to give a set caption. So now what I want to do is, what it's doing is, I want to give the title of the, like, okay, I want to give the title of the window, like as you can see here, not here. Okay, it's showing OOP, means the file of the name of the file we have given oop.py, object oriented.py, then Visual Studio Code, like this they have given. So for the VS Code, so now I wanted a title for our window, like I will give is a game. So we have to give this in the quotation mark, then I will go ahead, and so now I will give is clock equals PyGame. Okay, PyGame. Then I will give is dot time dot clock. Okay, then brackets. So now I will go ahead. So we have given all of the things. At the last I will come here. So now I will create another, I will define another function. Okay, that is I will give def environment def environment. So now I will here, so then I will call the display game dot fill, and in the brackets I will give is white. Okay, okay, so I will give here is black. So I will change its name here by giving black because the background is black. Okay, now it's not showing error, so let's go ahead. So now I will give is pygame dot display dot update. So now I will create another definition. I will define another function known as defMain. So now I will use here is while loop, that is I will use while true. Okay, while true, then I will use here for loop, that is for event in PyGame. Okay, dot event for PyGame, for event in PyGame dot event dot get. I want to get it right. So now I will give the semicolon. So now I will use here is if statement. If event dot type, then double equals PyGame dot quit. Okay, so now I will give is PyGame dot quit. Okay, so now I will give like this. So now quit. So now I'm going to call this environment function. Okay, so not here. Okay, here only. Or okay, so now environment we have environment. Okay, so then I will give here is, I'm going to call this. So now I'm giving clock dot tick. In brackets I will give is 660. After that we have to give if double underscore name. Okay, double underscore name we have told, right? Then in the brackets I will give is main. So now I'm going to call this main function. Okay, so now there are two errors. What are that? Environment is not defined, main is not defined. Okay, so we have, like we have given here def main, right? Then otherwise what? It's the same. Okay, so now let's run this program. So okay, it's pretty much big, so I will reduce its height to 600. Then I will clear up this one. So in the 43 line number 43 is showing error. Okay, so now let's run it again. I want to reduce this one also to 700, and then I will close this one and run it again. As you can see here, the background is black because we have given here black equals to 0 0 0. Okay, the reason is that we have given here black, but that's not the reason for the background black. Anything we can give the variable of the name, we can give the name of the variable anything other than numbers. Okay, so we can give here is some name, anything we can give, but okay, we can give anything. Just for not confusing, I have given here black, then these are the main numbers. Okay, so we have given here 0 comma 0 comma 0, so that's why it's coming black. What if we give 0 to 55, and I will run this program again. It's coming in the green because okay, so then I will give all the numbers to 55, then 255 comma 255. As you can see here, all of that is white. Okay, we can give like that also, but I will give is 0, and I want to run this program again. It's coming in the yellow. Okay, that's the reason it's coming in the black color. So okay, so then now I'm going to run this program again. I want to run it. Showing black, we have created the window. So now it's showing some error. Main. So okay, so now what, so now I will give is, I will go ahead by giving, first of all, now we have to create a blob, some type of ball. So I will run this program again for showing you that. As you can see here, it's all black. So somewhere around I want to show here some kind of ball. Okay, kind of ball. Okay, like that. So I will close this one, I will clear up this also. So now I will go ahead, I will come in the def environment here. So now I will give this blob, then display game is there, ended. Okay, so now I will give is PyGame dot draw. I want it's in the circle, right? Ball will be in the circle, so that's why I will give is dot circle. Then in the brackets I will give is display game comma, then color of the blob. Okay, dot blob dot color. Then beside that in the brackets I will give is blob dot x comma blob dot y. I think we don't need space here. So now in the, so I have to make changes in the main function also. So here I will give is blue. I will create another variable known as blue blob. So then equals blue blob equals blob. In the brackets I want to be blue, the blue color, because we have given here blue equals 0, 0, 255. This is the color code. Okay. So now I will change here also in the environment, the way where we are calling environment, right? So here I will give is blue blob. So now let's run this program. Okay. Line number 18. I'm going to run this program again. Same mistake I have done in the previous video. So now the line number 37. Okay, here. Okay, so we forgot to give the size of the blob, that is blob dot size. So now let's run this program again. As you can see here, there is some like blue blob, or you could say ball. It's coming, right? So I want to be that in the green color. So for that I will come down and give here green. So now here also I will change the variable name, otherwise later it will be confusing for us. Green block. So now I'm going to run this program again. So in place of 4,8, I want to give it like 8,10. So let's run this program. Okay, now it's showing the dot. It's showing a dot in the green color. We have, because we have changed the color of the, like we have changed the color of the blob. Okay, so now as you can see here, after the second line of the def environment, okay, here we have given display game, that is we have given PyGame dot draw circle, that we are saying that we want to draw a circle. Okay, and then we want to draw a circle at the display game here. Then we are giving that what blob dot color, which means that what should be the color of the blob. Okay, and then we have given blob dot x comma blob dot y, which means that we are giving the location of the blobs. Okay, and then we have given the size of the blob dot size, which means the size of the circle. Basically it will be in the radius of the circle. Okay, I want to run it one more time. So here's the blob. So it's not moving anywhere, right? So what I wanted to do is I want to move this ball. So I will clear up all this one. So for doing that, I will go here where in the def inner environment I will give anywhere like blob, what we have given motion, right? Okay, blob dot motion. Okay, then brackets. So now after that I'm going to run this program. As you can see here, the green blob is dancing there or roaming there itself. Okay, so it's now moving like this. So I want to clear up this one. Okay, so now what if we give like here? Okay, I will give is print, then in the brackets I will give is blue blob dot x comma y. Okay, so then now let's run it again. Now as you can see here, it's actually moving. Okay, now as you can see here, there are some numbers it's showing where it's moving on the which pixel, right? So now I want to create a bunch of green blobs, like it was like only one blob was there, like that only I want to create a bunch of green blobs and a few blue blobs. So for doing that I will go at the top again, and now I will give here is before here in the here. Okay, so in green, then blobs equals 10, I want to give this 10, then blobs should be 4. So now I will go down and okay, in the main function here. Okay, so here I will add one more line, not one more line, in place of this line I will give is like I will remove all of this and give here blobs, then okay. So now in the square brackets I will give is blob, then blob in the brackets I will give is green, then green. So now then I will give is for I in I will give x I, then in the brackets I will give is green blobs. Okay, this is the one, green blobs equals to 10 we have given, that's what I am going to calling. So then now I am going to, then in the environment here I have given like this, right? So there are some errors that it's showing. So below this I am going to give here is for okay blob in blobs. Okay, so now I am going to tab it over. So now it's not showing any errors, and then in the I will give here is blobs green blobs. Okay, and I have to make this comment right. Okay, so now let's run this program. The line number So as you can see here, there are lots of like 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Okay, there are 10 green blobs that we have given at the top, right? Then in that one is dancing here. Okay, so what I wanted to do is I want to dance all of the blobs, right? So for doing that, I will close up this one, and where is this? Here. Okay, I will cut from here, then I will place it here, and so now I will run it again. So now all of them are dancing, as you can see here. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. All of them are 10 and all of them are dancing. Okay, so now we wanted to do, like, sorry, so for example, let's say there are 10 green blobs. Okay, so I wanted to give an id to each blob, like, okay, for doing that we need some sort of id elements. So for that I will give is in the environment here, for blob is there. So here for blob is there, in place of that I will give underscore id, then in blobs, then I will create another, okay, blob equals blobs, then in the square brackets I will give is blob dot id underscore, sorry. So then we need some sort of id, right? So for that I will go down and give here in the main dict dictionary, that is, then I will create a parentheses, then here I will use a built-in function like we have used in the previous video, right? Not previous, in our videos, right? So that is enumerate. Okay, remember that. So we have used enumerate here, and here we have to use another brackets, two brackets. So now I will give again print green blobs. Okay, so it's fine. So now as you can see here, it's working. Not working, we have to run this, right? Okay, as you can see here, it's working, right? 0, these are the IDs we have given. Okay, so here the question is that, before that I will tell you that as you can see here it's working, and it's in the dictionary form because we have given here, where is that? Okay, we have given here dict. So what if we give is list, and I want to run this program again and check whether it's working or not. Okay, it's showing us error, like this only, it's better. As you can see here, it's in the dictionary format, and each of the blobs has an unique ID, right? Okay, so here the question is that why we need to use an ID. So why we need to use an ID is because, let's say we have given at the top like green blobs are 10 and the blue blobs are equals to 4. Blue blobs are 4. So we have enabled both of them, and both of them are there on the screen. Okay, so both of them are dancing. After that, what if the one green blob collides to the blue blob? Then both of them will be moving at there, right? But if the green blob collides to the blue blob, then that will not be good. And if the green blob kills the blue blob, then that will not be right? So for that I will go ahead, we will use some attributes. So I will go ahead, I will here in our def environment, we'll create a list, blob list. Then we have to give a blob ID we have given. For before that, we have to go ahead, we have to give another one, that is for blob dict in blob list. Okay, so then we have to, not this one, type it over. Okay, so now it's not showing error for blob dict in blob list. For then for blobs not dict. Okay, then blob equals to blob dict, right? Okay, so now in the, we have to make changes in the main function also. For that, I want to enable blue blobs also. So I will copy this line, paste it here. So now here I will go here at the first, I'm going to create another variable known as blue blobs. Okay, equals to dict, then in the enumerate blob we have to change here is blue, and we have to give here blue blobs. Okay, we have given. So now we have to make changes in the environment also. That I will give here square bracket, then comma blue blobs we have given. So now like this. So now let's run this program. As you can see here, all of them are dancing here. Okay, so we have given like 1 2 3 4, we have given 4, right? There are 4, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10, and the green blobs are 10. So we can add one more blob, that is red color. Okay, I will close up this one, and now I am going to copy this one again. For doing that, I have to add red blobs also. So red, then blobs equals, let's give 6. Okay, and then we have made changes here. We have to give here oops, then here also I have to give is okay. Now I have to add one more thing, that is red So now let's run this program again, check whether it's coming or not. Okay, there are all of the blobs are there, green one, blue one, and the red one. Okay, so I don't want red one, I will remove this one. It's not like this. So the last time I want to run is okay, all of them are right, green one and the blue one, because we have removed the red one. Okay, so guys, that's all for this video, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you, bye bye.